What's going on, guys? It's Coach Mac back here once again, not only helping you with basketball, but helping you with life. So today I want to talk about why the off season is important and how it's going to prepare you to hit the biggest shots of your basketball career. And I want to start off by talking about my favorite WNBA player, Diana Taurasi, who just retired a couple of weeks ago. And so for those of you who may not be familiar with Diana Taurasi, she played for the Phoenix Mercury, but before that she went to the one and only UConn, where she was coached by the illustrious, probably the most winningest coach of all time, and Gino Auriemma. Diana Taurasi had 3 championships there, and in the WNBA, she also won 3 titles and played 20 seasons in the league. So how does Diana Taurasi relate to you? So I want to talk about Diana Taurasi because Diana Taurasi was known as being insane, kind of like Kobe was, as far as her workouts and her passion for the game. So much so that she gave herself the nickname the White Mamba, and Kobe Bryant agreed to it. So Diana Taurasi hit one of the biggest shots of her career. And I remember after the game, the commentator asked her, or the analyst asked her, "How do you continue to do this?" And Diana Taurasi was like, so nonchalantly, like, "I don't care." And it's like, how do you not care in one of the biggest moments of your career? But the reason Diana Taurasi said this was because she knew what her preparation was like. She knew the hard work that she put in the off season, and she just knew that whatever the outcome was, she was okay with it because there was nothing more that she could do. And y'all already know there's Bible for everything. So this reminds me of when David killed Goliath, but it reminded me of what he was doing before probably the biggest moment of his life. And what he was doing before was he was shepherding his father's sheep. And he was saying that when David got ready to kill Goliath, or to fight against Goliath, Saul, who was king at the time, said, "But you are just a youth. You can't go against this man of war." I'm paraphrasing. And David basically was like, "Man, before I did that, I was out in the fields and I was taking care of my sheep. And when a lion or bear would come against it, what I would do is I would go after it, strike it, and then if it would turn against me, I would grab it by its beard and then kill the lion or the bear." And he went on to say, "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine?" And the same thing that I did to the lion and the bear is the exact same thing that I am going to do to this uncircumcised Philistine. And so, first of all, that is so tough. And then second of all, I love this moment because it was like David was trash talking. But he also knew who he had on his side. But it just goes back to show you that in David's offseason, he was killing lions and bears. So he was prepared to defeat the giant. So how does this tie into you? So if you're playing basketball, chances are that you are in your offseason right now. And in order to defeat the giant, in order to hit the big shots, you must prepare as Diana Taurasi did and as David did for the biggest moments of your life. That's why it's important that you take this season seriously. As a matter of fact, it's just as important, better yet, no, it's more important than when that season comes. What you do right now matters. So every rep, every practice you have, every weight session that you have, every conditioning session you have is preparing you for that moment. So I just want to encourage you to take this time seriously. The spring and the summer is going to prepare you for the fall and the winter. And I hope that at the end of that, you'll be able to hoist that trophy up and remember and think back on the off season that you had. So as always, I hope this helps.